Hey there, how's it going? Welcome to another series on Python tutorials on Learn with RK. Before I begin, I would like all of you to kindly like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. In today's series, we would be talking about the functions, how to define the function in Python, and how to write and declare the variable. So this is the first series on the functions. There are a lot of things which we have to cover. So let's get started. What are functions? The idea behind the function is to give a modular scope so that we don't have to keep on doing the same things again and again and again. For example, I would be declaring two variables which are going to be x and y, and they are of type integer. And for example, I would like to add them. Now, the thing about this is this, that first of all, I did not store these variable, the result in one variable, so I have lost it. And the second thing is that, for example, if one of my x or y, if either of them get updated, so how to tackle that, because the results are going to change. And this is the idea behind using the function. What I can do here is that I can declare a function called add, in which it will take two arguments, which are x and y. Right. So, yeah, and in Python, to create a function, we have to define the function by using the keyword def. This def, it would define a function here, and I'm going to create a function with the name add. So in other words, let me pass it. Uh, Def keyword creates the function in Python, and we have to provide the name of the function. So this is a basic protocol which we have to use, and in the documentation we can go through more towards the def and what exactly the def does, as we can see it from here. So now what do I need to do here is that I would be creating a function called add, and then I'm passing on the two variables x and y. So x is one of the variable, y is another variable. These are known as the positional argument, which means that the function will not get executed if I do not provide these arguments. Which means that if I'm passing a parameter to the function, it is extremely important that we are uh, giving those values. These are known as this function is known as the parameterized function here, right? And then I'm going to yeah. So we can either print the statement like this, for example here, right? So we can actually use this f statement here, fx and y, fx plus y is equal to yeah, x plus y. Let us see if this gets executed here, right? So now in order to get the result out of the function, I need to invoke that function, and I need to pass on the variables, as I already have said. If I do not pass any variable, it is going to throw an error missing two required positional arguments, because these two variables, they are known as the positional arguments. So we need to provide the value, and they both have to be two here. So I'm going to add this, and you can see that this is the statement which I have printed out, right? So this is the idea behind using the function. I can call it with every other variable, right? So we will keep on getting the updated results here, right? We can also make it like this. For example, f, right? So the result of x plus y is, these are the f strings, which is a nicer way to uh, yeah. So you can, okay, this is, yeah, the result of x plus y is this, right? So yeah, now I'm going to call this function, and you can see that we can print this statement out. So this is the whole idea behind the functions here. We can use this keyword if a function is not supposed to anything and we would like to implement this later. So this function is not going to do anything. And if you want to keep any function which you would like to implement later, use the past statement, right? So as of now, this is not going to do anything. And finally, the function, there is a return keyword. So uh, the return keyword returns the values of the function here. So for example, I'm going to declare a variable called result here, and this is going to pass in here. So return result, right? So we are actually going to return this particular value here, and then because I'm returning the value inside this function, so we need to use a print statement here, right? So and then we will get our result, right? So that is the whole idea on how to implement a function in Python. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a nice day.